got drama, I can't deny. Can't wait till we play Paralyzed, cozy vibes with Ivory. Baby, put me in your hard drive. Rendered under neon light. Digital babes looking right. My time zone, I run this game. Level up, can't be the same. Yeah. InZOI dripped out looking fly. Sims got stories I amplify. Second life turning, shining bright. Cozy with my gameplay diary tonight. Happy time zone, yeah. Happy time zone, yeah. Happy time zone, yeah. Happy time zone, yeah. Be sure to like and subscribe, angels. Happy time zone, yeah. Happy time zone, yeah. Happy time zone, yeah. Happy time zone, yeah. Yeah, this is my gameplay diary. Oh. Control Alt Delete, I'm the queen of the screen. Got my pixels popping like a perky dream. What's your time zone, baby? What's the vibe? Gaming all night, locked in with my tribe. Click clack, build that, we gon' thrive. Story popping, cause it's live. Reborn body looking tight. Virtual baddie day and night. InZOI playtime getting high. My Sims got drama, I can't deny. Can't wait till we play Paralyzed, cozy vibes with Ivory. Baby, put me in your hard drive. Stacking mods, your girl's got gigs. Make a character, her booty big. Crafting stories, add some glam. Resident, now they like damn. Click clack, build that, we gon' thrive. Story poppin', cause it's live. We in Bliss Bay, blowing meow bucks. The Luca card got all my haters stuck. InZOI playtime getting high.
Happy time zone, everyone. It's me, Ivory. So today we are going to try to jump into the InZOI Modkit for Blender. A little bit nervous here because I'm diving back into Blender after a very long time, outside of like using it to make little cartoon kawaii figurines, which is really doesn't involve much skill. But I definitely wanted to give this a try to see what I can do. Maybe I can make a t-shirt. Maybe I can make a block and put it into InZOI. But this is just going to be me trying it. This is not a tutorial. Keep in mind, I am not a 3D modeling professional. I'm a hobbyist. So I also really have not been into Blender as much as I used to. So I am a little bit rusty because I only hop in every once in a while. So if you have any questions or anything, I don't know if I'll be able to answer. I'm just going to keep it real from jump. So hi, Shalyn. Happy time zone. How are you, my love? But yeah, so let's roll the footages. And we are going to try to figure this out together. We're going to start by looking through the material, getting everything we need. I already downloaded what I needed, and then we'll go from there. So I'll see y'all on the other side. So when you pick up InZOI through Steam, you can also support me as a content creator, but only if you like. And you can use my code MYGAMEPLAYDIARY when you pick up a copy of InZOI. You can use this code by going to the game options menu and then navigating down to gameplay and putting in my gameplay diary when you enter the game. Thank you so much for supporting me. As a special thank you, Krafton is making sure that everyone who enters my creator code will get an exclusive Best Creator Ever t-shirt that your Zoids can wear in the game. And while they wear the shirt, they could experience the feeling of confidence from time to time. I do get a small percentage when you use this code, and every penny goes back into my setup, so I appreciate anybody using it in advance. you doing today, Shallon? Or something. Okay. Let's look at the tutorials. Let me pause the music.
Hi there. In this video, we'll walk you through how to install the InZOI Modkit, along with a brief introduction of its key features.
Okay.
In the Store tab of the Epic Games launcher, search for InZOI Modkit and install it.
InZOI.
Once installed, you'll find it added to your library
the AI
tab.
Is crazy.
Now click on the installed Modkit to launch it. You'll see the Modkit logo and a loading screen. Once it's loaded, you'll see the initial screen of the InZOI Modkit.
InZOI.
In My Mod Projects, you can view all of your mod projects. You can view your mod workspaces inside each mod project. Each mod is packaged as a project, with the option to create multiple workspaces within a single project. At the bottom left corner, you'll see the version number of the mod kit you're currently using.
Right.
Sample files for Create a Zoe, Build
Like,
Mode, and data mods are also included,
if you need somebody
so use them as a starting reference for your mods.
I'm very available.
Now let's create a simple mod project while exploring the menu. Create a Zoe is where you can edit and customize a Zoe's outfits. First, select the outfit you want, then click the arrow button at the bottom. You'll see two options: Create New Mod and Add to Existing Mod. We'll choose Create New Mod this time. Clicking it opens the mod project creation window. Here, you can enter the mod name, workspace display name, creator name, and description. The two options under Target Modding ID let you either duplicate the existing data to create a new one, or edit the original data directly.
Hiatus. I'll get a matcha.
Once everything is filled in,
I have no
click Create
caffeine
to
in this
finish
house.
setting
I
up
have
the
Neo
mod.
Unwind
Your project and workspace are now ready.
and salad. Like, this is
Let's
bonkers.
try adding a piece of furniture to this mod. Build is where you can add or edit objects used in InZOI. You can use the search bar to find what you're looking for, or browse by categories to locate items manually. Select the furniture you want to mod and add it to the mod project you created earlier. From the two options, choose the one at the
I have
top.
my headset on. My phone is
Then
dead.
enter
You
a
guys follow
workspace
the
display name.
instructions. I'll be right back.
You'll now see the new object has been added to the selected workspace. You can also add data assets the same way. A wide variety of assets used in InZOI are organized and available here. Next, let's go over how to package a mod and apply it in the game. There are two ways to package and apply a mod project in InZOI. One uses CurseForge and the other exports locally. We'll start by using a pre-made sofa project to demonstrate the local mod package method. Click the bottom right corner of the project icon and select Create Local Mod Package. Set the file path to this PC, document InZOI mods, and package the mod to that location. After packaging is complete, launch the game via Steam. The sofa can be found under the living room category. And as you can see, the mod has loaded correctly. Now, let's use CurseForge to publish and apply your mod. First, create a CurseForge account and log in. We'll be using a sample mod file that's already been prepared. In the mod kit, go to the UGC menu in the top toolbar and click Share UGC. Fill in the required fields and click Create Mod.
If I do start creating things, I will not be
You'll see the
hosting
mod
it
being
on
automatically packaged in the bottom right corner.
Not sorry.
If it completes
I
without
want a
errors,
sidecat
your
too.
upload is successful. Now, launch the game, and from the lobby, press the Mods menu, then go to Browse Mods. In Browse Mods, you can view various mods uploaded on CurseForge. You can install, uninstall, and manage these mods. Find the jump test mod we just uploaded and click the Install button in the top right. Let's try installing another outfit mod made by another creator. In the Installed Mods tab, you can manage all the mods you installed. After enabling or disabling the mods you want, click back to return to the lobby. When you start the game, you'll see the outfits of your installed and activated mods. That wraps up this video. Click the question mark icon at the top of the Modkit to open the Modkit guide page.
Okay.
For more detailed
We need to
information,
see
please
about
refer to the InZOI Modkit
Blender.
documentation. Thanks for watching, and create your story with
InZOI
even
Modkit.
more.
InZOI Modkit. Okay.
Hi everyone. In this video, we'll walk through the process of using the Blender add-on for InZOI Modkit. This add-on provides assistance for creating or applying character outfits for InZOI inside Blender, and is designed to make the rigging process easier and more streamlined. Before you start using the add-on, you'll need to create an outfit mesh ready using a modeling tool like Blender or Maya. After installing the add-on, you'll see a new InZOI tab added to the right sidebar of the viewport. The first time you launch the add-on, a prompt may appear asking for administrator permission to install fonts. If you encounter an error, simply restart Blender and try again. Once everything is running properly, you'll see the InZOI Modkit window appear at the top of the screen. Now, let's load a male character and begin the setup. Once the character is loaded, go to the Shortcuts panel on the right. Here, you can use the One Mesh and LOD buttons to switch between different LOD meshes shown in the viewport. Click the Import Outfit button to load your created outfit mesh file. In the skinning test section, you can load motion files that match the current body type to preview how the outfit will move. The outfit mesh isn't rigged yet, so it won't follow the character's movement at this stage. Click the Copy Skin Weights button to rig the outfit mesh to the character. A prompt will appear asking which mesh you want to attach. Now you can see that the outfit mesh is properly rigged to the character. If no further skin weight adjustments are needed, you can move to the export step. At this stage, you'll be asked which mesh to export and where to save the file. Once that's done, your outfit is ready to be used in the InZOI Modkit. Let's head back into the Modkit and complete your outfit using your unique styles. That wraps up this video. Thanks for watching. Now go and create your story with even more.
Okay. Yeah, I agree, Shallon. I feel like they definitely tried to make sure that it's easy. I'm confused as to where I obtain the Blender kit. Confused about that. It doesn't really specify where I'm supposed to get the Blender add-on. I see the workspace. Hmm. Where's the Blender add-on is like what I'm confused about. Let me look in the Discord. Give me 1 second, guys. One second, let me look at this because I feel like there might be an issue with the Blender kit, and that's why I don't see it. Um, do we need to have InZOI mod kits to download the mods from CurseForge? On that, I don't have a clear answer for you because I haven't used the CurseForge. But I believe that the mod kit, you don't need that to get the mods. You just need to use the CurseForge and integrate that with the game. But I think the mod kit is for creating things, but there might be a bug. So we might have to postpone this. Let me just look at it. I will be right back. I do apologize.
Yeah. Yeah. Dear diary, sometimes you just need to BRB. It's given very much hydration. Yeah. BRB. Dear diary, I'll be right back. Your girl's starving. Need a snack. Yeah. BRB. BRB. Dear diary, I'll be right back. Your girl's starving. Need a snack. Like, where the DoorDash? Yummy, yummy. Feeling like a big bag. Been playing too long, I'm stiff. Drink some water, light a spliff. Hungry now, I'm in a bad mood. Bitch, let me pause, let me order food. Stretch real low, hit a downward dog. Feeling hella hungry, fuck a pug. Where my Stanley? Like, let me hydrate. BRB, I hope you don't mind the wait. Let me press pause for about 10. Girls just wanna have fun, we ain't pressed to win. BRB, I need a little sun. Dear diary, I'll be right back. Your girl's starving, need a snack. Like, where the DoorDash? Like, yummy, yummy. Got me feeling like a big bag. Yeah. BRB. Yeah. BRB. Just give me a moment. BRB. Yeah. Yeah. BRB. Hit me in the Discord if the stream crashes. I'll be in the kitchen, we eatin' bitch. Feeding Napa and Arya begging strips. No need to deal. Where you going? Promise I'll be right back. Get you a snack or something. BRB. Yeah. BRB. Dear diary, I'll be right back.
Okay, I figured it out. Jesus. I don't know why they didn't put this as a standalone. The music, thank you. Thank you. I was so tickled and trying to get it to sing the lyrics in a way that made sense. Okay, so I see how we're doing this now. My Blender here is not going to be what I'm accustomed to because I need to fix the hotkeys. Anyway, so I see in the Discord that in order to activate the Blender add-on, you need to go to the add-on. So add-on preferences. You guys can't see what I'm doing, can you? Yes, y'all know I love a good big back moment. Okay, so let me get the add-on. Install from disk. Okay. And then the InZOI. Okay. Girl, oh what? Programs 86. Okay, so we're going to the InZOI kit from Epic Games. Program files 86, Epic Games. That doesn't feel right. Where's my jazz? It wasn't in the 86. Okay. It was installed just to the program files. Okay. I think that this could definitely be something that we could just download it from the website to get the Blender kit, but anyway. And then we want to get the mod kit extras. Blender plugin. Woo! Okay, so in order to get the Blender plugin, no wonder why everybody in the Discord was asking where. So to get it, you need to go to Blender, install from your disk, go to the mod. They really want you to get this mod kit on Epic Games. That's anyway. Epic Games, man, my favorite sharks. But they have you get it from your mod kit folder to extras, and then you're going to install from disk. Okay. Now I need to compare my hotkeys here. Might be select with mouse, spacebar. Bear with me, bear with me. Like I said, this is just y'all chilling with me while I figure this stuff out. Okay. Okay, right. Right mouse action. Because I just installed this to ShadowTech. Reading view, navigate, okay. Apply menu. Oh, I am running on a very old version of Blender on my actual PC. That's, let me do my window. I'm trying to fix my, how I rotate my camera. Like a new Okay. 3D view, global, set cursor, mouse, local view, rotate view. I'd rather rotate with my fourth mouse button. Yeah. I'm gonna rather pan. Okay. No. Control middle mouse, okay. And I'll rather use my fifth mouse button. Okay. I don't want to select with my right. Select with left. Yeah. Okay. All right, I think that should be good enough for me to feel comfortable with Blender. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a new. Ooh, Jesus! There we go. Oh yeah, they make you work for it. I'm gonna delete all of those. All right, now let me look at my add-on preferences. Where's the InZOI add-on that I installed? Girl, where's the InZOI add-on? Let's try this again. Off from disk, InZOI. Modkit. Extras, Blender plugin. Okay, there we go. If I do create for InZOI, I definitely would probably use something like Ko-fi or Patreon. So if that's something that you guys will be interested in, let me know. I am focusing on some stuff for Second Life, but if this is feasible, I don't mind creating things for InZOI. What is this comment? God, somebody told me if I was a plant, I'd be cannabis. This is the nicest message. I'm not a gamer or a light swimmer or anything like that. More into rock climbing, skateboarding, and growing plants. Yet the universe has led me here, and I have to admit I'm kind of impressed, not only with the game, but with this host. She is a breath of fresh air for the streamer world. If you were a plant, you'd be cannabis, mellow, thoughtful, plus you'd think a digital door as you personally. And for whatever reason, I respect that. Why, thank you. Keep doing what you're doing. Oh, and lastly, this video was labeled fundraiser. So why got a signature of green earth? Does this have the least amount of views? Come on, gamer and simmer people. Oh, thank you. Step it up for your girl, putting in the work over here. It's why we can't have nice things. That is so sweet. I gotta check in on my main channel. It's literally just sitting there dormant. But that was such a sweet message. Hello? Thank you. Okay, now we have said Le InZOI. Le InZOI add-on, okay. Oh, I feel like trying to figure this out. I'm gonna need some cannabis. Failed to launch. What? Make sure your Python environment contains Qt for Python. I feel like this lady right here. Qt for Python. Right, D'Angelo? And how are you doing? Yeah, that was really sweet. Be encouraged. Yeah. Qt for Python refers to the official Python bindings for the Qt framework, which allows developers to create graphical user interfaces and cross-platform applications using Python. It provides access to Qt's extensive libraries of widgets, controls, functionalities. The main component is 𝐻𝒶𝓅𝓅𝓎. Ooh, damn, that almost tripped up my speech impediment. 𝐻𝒶𝓅𝓅𝓎, okay, which enables the use of Qt6 APIs and Python applications. Cross-platform. Qt for Python supports multiple operating systems, including Windows. I just realized how fast I'm talking. I just exposed myself. I naturally talk super fast. I used to work with kids, and when I was working with them, they were like, we don't understand you. Kids will humble you. They will really humble you. They were like, we don't know what you're saying. You talk really fast. And I was from New Jersey, and they say, you talk funny, you talk fast. So working with kids for a couple of years really taught me to like slow down. But right now I'm trying to learn. So I can't mask the hyper speaking. Backed by the Qt company and a large community providing ample resources, documentation, and examples. Yeah, working with kids made me realize that like social work and psychology, I would rather apply at McDonald's and just work for the rest of my life. It was like, what did I go to school for? Because anyway, that's a whole conversation for another day. But that is a bit of Ivory lore for the day. Hoping to see if you can help me figure this out because it's literally ridiculous. Oh, no, I need a spliff. I need something. Pixel Gaming, hello. I need like a shot of vodka. Like, this is so... Okay, so I just need to access Python. Do I have Python on? I don't. Okay. Python. Install. Now, who was going to tell us that we needed Python to get this? Oh my God. Y'all know when I'm quiet, I'm over here thinking. InZOI Partner, by the way. InZOI Partner, by the way. Let me sit up straight. Let me be professional. Wow. What is it they call the summer glazers? Let me be a glazer. Let me be a shill. I feel like glazers is the urban terminology. Let me be a shill. Hi guys, I'm so excited to be setting up my Blender InZOI Mod Kit add-on. Wow, this is so amazing. This is my interpretation of how like usual gaming influencers and partners do things even when stuff doesn't working, and I'm using The Sims as inspiration. Wow, I didn't know I needed Python. Wow. That I love that they integrated it that way. That's wow. I'm gonna install this now, guys. What are we doing? Pixel P, we're struggling. Um, so do I have Python? Like, what are you saying? Is it on ShadowTech? Where is it? I am trying to make a mod. I'm trying to make a mod. How do I pull up the Python command? Girl, I'm about to call ChatGPT because what is happening? Pull up Python, type Python, type Python. Okay, type Python. Okay, Python. Hey, Biscuits, how you doing today, Mandy? We love a woman in STEM. Right now, I'm feeling like the STEM, not feeling like a rose. You should be able to just type Python 3 in the terminal. Okay, thank you. Hit launch. Okay. Invalid syntax. Okay. Okay. Okay, right now we're trying to get the QT. It's telling me my syntax is invalid. If you want to build yourself, do I need to run it? Invalid syntax. This is how I feel right now.
With help of zero accounting software, I've got the right information at my fingertips.
Be quiet, AI lady. The use of AI in commercials, I feel so sorry for like L-list actors because extras and people in commercials is going to be a thing of the past. But this is how I feel right now. Yeah. And not only is that a factor, no, but I'm reading in the Discord and a lot of people are having issues. So girl, let me pull up the chat GPT. Telling me that the syntax is wrong. You'll need to run it outside of the Python environment. I see. Okay. So, unexpected error. Yeah, guys, I dropped out of coding camp, so I'm struggling. Okay, prepare with successful close. Did it work? Oh my God. Wow, it's so powerful. Oh my goodness, it worked. Sometimes you just gotta, we fall down and get back up. Okay, let's try to relaunch this. It appears to be installed. Yes, bitch, please. Fuck. I'm just about to start cussing this thing out. Stop asking me all these dumbass questions. What do you think? Okay, so here is the add-on. So I'm noticing that the interface is very large. Let's set up a female character. Do you want to save the, no, don't save. Why? Okay, now it's taking up my screen. Okay. Just let it do its thing. I love that for skinning, we have the option here, which is really good for rigging your outfit to the character. So here I see that we have the ability to test with different body weights. This is imperative if you want to make sure that your mesh is not going to break. If your ZOI has a little extra love handles, a little, you know, little body weight to them. So I like that they have the different body weights here to get that. Why is this still? Okay, well, at least we got the kit to work, but why is it huge on my screen? Let's see. Let me relaunch this one more time. There's something wrong with this UI. Did it install to my actual PC? Hello? What are we doing here? What is happening? You're looking forward to getting into mods. You've never done CC before, so you need to catch up with learning Blender. Yeah, Blender is definitely, it's one of those things where when you're first trying to like get the hang of it, I feel like it's a universal experience. Like it's kind of frustrating, but like that second or third time you hop into Blender, it's just like something clicks and you'll have so much fun. So I wish you the best of luck on your journey. Oh, this is really like this on my screen. Okay. This shouldn't be like this though. Let me give them feedback. I don't know how far I'll be able to get into this today, guys. We were able to figure out installing it, but there's something wrong with this Blender add-on. Let me see if there's a certain version of Blender that I need to be using, because that could be it as well. I might need to install an older version of Blender, and that could be why this is taking up my screen this way. Let me see. Oh. Looks like I can close it, but it shouldn't be like that. Okay. Ooh, child. I'm just looking at the rig here. You know, they said closing it and opening it is supposed to work. Thank you, No. Hopefully they fixed that. Yeah, I was able to exit out of it. What could we try to do? Where's my gizmo? I'm just playing with this right now. I feel like I'm just gonna be really transparent. I feel like this is one of those things where I probably have like 4 cups of coffee and I just sit back and dive into this kit and let my ADHD powers take over until it makes sense to me. So let's just play with some things in here, and then maybe once I get more comfortable with this, no, I need like them to, what is it? What's it called again? IK or something like that. But yeah, once I get more comfortable, I definitely be able to like do a tutorial, but right now, we have all the 3 LODs. Let me hide the armature. Let me hide the go back to object. Damn, this has 87K triangles. Okay, 40. the lowest level of detail. Okay. That's the size of the UI menu. Someone in Discord made a fix for it in the modder discussion. Thank you. You like tag me in that or something? Because I definitely need that. Okay, yeah. So what I want to do is I'm going to, I feel like this is going to be a good body to model on. I would definitely want it to be a bit lower poly to model, but I wanted to please take it to R90. Go into my side view, grab it along the y-axis, put it here. Okay. Going to scale this along the z-axis. I don't have any screen keys in right now. Like I told you guys, keep in mind I'm very rusty and I just installed this on ShadowTech, so I don't have my usual setup here. So let me do S. Okay. Scale this in here. Let me make sure I am in my front camera. I'm just going to grab this and put it here. But if I wanted to thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I need a lower poly version of this body. I know how I can do it. I'm not going to do that right now. I wanted to the plain. I'd rather box model a skirt, but I'm not gonna lie, I like making clothes better with the refillable flow, but I just want to see some. No, this is gonna take me like 2 hours to model a skirt from a plane. Anyway, so we figured out how to get the model in here. If I wanted to use the mod kit to go to create a ZOI, and if I wanted to modify a skirt, do they have skirts here? No, they do not. Okay, if I wanted to use it to modify a dress. Create a new mod. I'm just gonna leave that as is. Duplicate the instance, edit the template as set up with the selected theme. Work display name. Me. Open this in the mod workspace. The source asset is available. Okay. Right now I'm trying to see what it's like to modify an existing mesh. I think I definitely need to like zone out and look at this mod kit. The skeleton I'm not mad at. The armature is going to look fairly simple, especially if you want to make poses. I think for pose making and rigging your clothing, original made clothing, I don't think I'm going to have an issue. Let me look at the weights on this. No, not on this. On this. Weight peak. Right now, I'm just looking at let me see, armature. How do I go back to the bone? Oh, I forget how to blender. Where are all of the bones? Okay, so just looking at the weights here. This is the upper arm, this is the upper arm outer. Clavicle. Now, what I want to do, I think I want to make, like, if I'm going to make clothes for InZOI, I think I'm going to focus on clothing that is hoochie coochie. Very, you know, we about to go to the club, we're about to turn up. Very, used to be out in the streets, but now I'm a little bit classy, but I'll still show a little cleavage. I feel like those are the type of clothes that I would make because they don't have them in the game. Everything is very, very family friendly. And I think if I were to make clothing, I would definitely focus on skin tight clothes, bikinis, booty butt cheek shorts, and things like that. Which is going to be different than what I'm going to be doing with Second Life. So I definitely would not mind exploring this. Yeah, the hoochie coochie. Show them zussies. Okay, so I'm seeing here, I'm about to nerd out. I see here that we have weights for the toes. I'm thinking toe ring, right? You can have a rigged toe ring. So, okay, we love a good toe bone. Now, my mind is going somewhere with the toe bones. I don't know why it went there, but it's going somewhere that may not be appropriate, and I'm already going to call it here and now that the freaky deaky creators are going to see these toe bones and lose their mind. So, so maybe I'm no better than them, because that's, you know, my mind went right there with the toe bones. So get ready to see some toe curling poses, some really just freaked out stuff. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. D'Angelo, you get the vibes, right? Because I'm telling you, once they get their hands on this, oh, my friends, this game might be a little turned out. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yep, the grippas, exactly. I definitely could see some rigged toenails, like some very long, elaborate toenails. Um, I wonder if I can extract the nail files. Probably not. Okay, so back to this now that it's loaded. Ooh. I want to export this. Can I export it? Okay, I just exported this as an FBX. Where did I export it to? I exported it. Let's export it to the desktop. Because now I just want to see how we can manipulate existing meshes. So, oh, Turbo baby, go on vacation now. So let me make sure that I'm just gonna go to Control N. No. So I don't want to save this. I actually have a lot of Blender projects to work on, so I think I'm going to get this body low poly and then do my Blender stuff I have to do on the InZOI body. But I do have the reborn kit, so we'll see. We will see. I'm going to import the FBX. FBX files are your best friend. I love them. I love working with them. Oh, I fear I might have imported too much. Okay, so let's go into object mode. I fear I might have did something dumb and I imported it into object mode. Okay, well. Let's try this again. Maybe I done imported the entire scene. Don't be like me. I imported everything. Okay. Just pretend I didn't. Damn, I really imported the whole damn studio. Wow, this is awkward. Okay. Okay, anyway. Damn, I got the mama, the baby, everybody up in here. Okay. So anyways, child, so we are going to, okay, I see that the body is in separate parts. So for the child, I'm going to take this and do Control J. to join it. Did it join? It did not. Control J, damn. And then for the female body, I'm gonna do the same thing. Control J. What is the poly count on that? I actually would create clothing on this body. I usually use Retopo Flow, but I need to stop using that. I need to model from scratch, but we'll see. But I would model on this. Let me look at the child one. Very clean. Triangulated. Looks good. You saw nothing. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Now we got the male body. Keep this in. Join it. Okay. Okay. We have dress. This is called what? Skeletal mesh component. These lights, we don't need to use. We don't need the actor, we don't need the... We don't need the slide. We don't need the height fog. Female armature. I don't know which body this is for. Let me see something. Capture. I only want the... selected file. Where it's selected. Just the dress. Oh, I selected the dress, but it gave me the dress for the male body. Interesting. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. How do I change the armature? Oh, I didn't actually change the dress. Okay, so let's do SKF. I'm trying to figure out how I changed the mannequin. Not that I need it, but SKM base body be imported. Yeah, I have a lot of questions with this. Body type. Okay, I see the gender here. Female. Adult. Oh, maybe if I took the time to read. Okay. Well, that might be why. That might be why. Okay. So I wanted to then just export this file, export selected, entry H. So if I exported that, let's just go back a few steps, and then if I file, import, we have the drugs. Trying to remember how I can take her back to the origin. To origin. Hold on, yeah, I forget how to blender here. Let me snap to cursor. Okay. There we go. Duh. Okay, so now this is perfectly lined up. So if I wanted to modify this dress, okay, I wanted to go into wireframe mode. And if I wanted to use the selection box, I wanted to make this shorter. Oh, oh, maybe it's. Oh, I see. It had built-in shorts. Oh, baby, we're not doing shorts. We're not doing. We're not doing shorts. Yeah, I forgot partner vibes. I love that everything is triangulated. Ah, so wonderful. So amazing. Let's delete the vertices. I should go back and delete those verts instead. But I'm just testing it out, and I'm also rusty, so I'm not really worried about that. These verts. Vertices. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. I would rather make something from scratch than edit something pre-made. I know a lot of people like pre-made edits, but hell no. Okay, I'm gonna go into selection box. I'm gonna go into X-ray. Delete everything here. lasso select. And I'm going to delete anything for here. Delete these words. What's there? I get back everything. Okay, let's go back into solid mode. So, what I might be able to do, I'm just going to delete this little triangle here. Delete the vertices. Oh, no, I just want to delete the base. Yeah. So, what we could do is we can definitely edit the vertices here to get a clean hemline. That's going to take a while. What time is it? It's almost 11. Okay. We can even try to go into sculpt mode to make this a little lower. I just saw a random edge like right here. Am I tripping? Like a random. Why do y'all have a random edge right there? What is that? It's just floating. I'm just gonna dissolve it. I hope that didn't do anything. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's see. I used to have a loop selection. I used to be able to select the loop, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to manipulate these verts and I'm going to use the gizmo. That way I don't need to constantly do X, Y, Z. I'm just going to try to lower these. So I'm not going to lie, the mod kit, I feel like I want to go back and just read everything in that because this definitely isn't as user friendly as you would think. It does take a bit. We had to work with Python. We had to do a lot just to get to this point. And I also am still a little bit confused by some of the features in the mod kit. But other than that, unless you have nothing else to do, I don't see anybody becoming a pro in like a weekend with this, unless you're a professional, you know what you're doing. But if you're like me and you're a hobbyist, right? Definitely keep in mind that this might take you a couple weekends, you know, a couple weekends of your free time to figure out. I can do proportional editing. I always forget that's a thing. So let me go O. And okay, that's too big. Let me scale that. Always forget about proportional editing. Okay. I still think I need to bring it in a little bit. Yeah, so I will not be using the InZOI body to work on Blender today. I will be using my Reborn body that I know and trust, and I will continue to play with this. But, all right, let me cover up her coochie coo. I know I want to do hoochie coochie, but let me cover it up a little bit, I guess. Bring that one out a bit. I'm gonna turn it off to get these lined up. You can grab that out her butt, that I'm not worried about. Just trying to get this. Do I still have proportional editing on? Yes, yeah, that's how I actually got here. If it wasn't for Second Life, I wouldn't be creating content. Because I started out as a Second Life YouTuber. I remember loving Sims content, and I was like, how come nobody does Second Life videos? And there was Strawberry Linden, and that's all we had. And I was like, okay, well, I am going to do a Second Life YouTube channel. And yeah, we went from that, which Second Life is very niche. So here we are today. Maybe, is this split? Oh, okay. Well, we're going to merge these words right here. How do I do that again? Merge at center. What the? I said merge. By distance, maybe? Is it still separate? Okay, well, these are not merging. I'm just gonna move them together. The hell? What the helly? You size it down. Legacy size works the best for sizing to their body. Thank you. I never got the legacy kit because I didn't do my whole classic thing, but I think I'm going to make sure that I do that. I have to release something for legacy and use the classic mesh body so I can get the kit. Why are these not merging? But yeah, like I said, the problem is I really haven't been doing a lot of Blender. I feel rusty, but the more I play with this, the more I'm like, okay, it's like riding a bike. Did they actually merge now? Hmm. Something's weird with the topology right here, and I can't put my finger on it. Fucking triangles. Okay. I'm just gonna leave that where it's at. Don't have unproportional editing. Oh. Now let me see if I can select this loop. Let me go to my preferences. Navigation. Do that again. Editing. Cursor, blah, blah. Weight, paint, grease pencil. Slide, offset, loop selection. Okay. I need to see what plugin I had that allowed me to select loops with double clicking. This might be a bad idea. Apology here. Anyway, her booty out. We love to see it. This still looks a mess. The random, got a loop cut. A mess, a mess, a mess. Oh my gosh. Add another loop cut here. Sure. Not that that fixes things, because everything else is triangulated. But okay, so we can modify this. Her booty is out. The topology looks a mess. I would probably make, if I really wanted to edit this, I would do a panty in the back. I know in Second Life, the style is usually just to leave the butt out, but I feel like for InZOI, if I were doing something like this, I would definitely do a panty underneath here for the hoochie coochie. But yeah, so after playing with the topology here, and this is also split and it will not merge for whatever reason, I would not even play around with customizing existing meshes. I don't know if I'm interested in that, but you can definitely do it. So we took the wrap dress and made it a bit more sexy. Let me try to sculpt it. Let me auto smooth. I do cheat. I do use auto smooth. So if I took the, let me see, I want to make sure that I'm on the dress. I want to grab. I don't like this layout. I kind of like using the older version of Blender. Okay, draw. I also don't sculpt in Blender. I use ZBrush. I am not a fan of sculpting in Blender. It is heinous. But for the purpose of this, I just want to grab, pinch, okay. Pose, pull, grab, okay. Make my brush a bit bigger. Yeah, but I can also increase my brush size if I wanted to. This is really bothering me. This pirate ass hemline. Oh my god. And if I wanted to, I try to I love using auto smooth. Can we just all agree not to look at the back of the dress's hemline? Because it looks a mess. I feel like at the back I was just like, I give up. I am kind of hungry, so there's that. If I wanted to show a little bit more breast. Okay, now I'm actually determined to make InZOI a little sexier. If I wanted to come through here, show a little titty. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This looks a mess and we love to see it. So, okay, now let's go to object mode. Let me see what this looks like in material preview. There's no material. So I'm going to now export this. I don't know if I can get this in the game. I'm not gonna hold you. But we can try. We can try. So let me delete that. If I import, and it's not wave painted, but could I import the dress? File, edit, import to level. So I have to import it with the scene context? Okay. Let's look at it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that was gonna work. Okay, well, anyway, it didn't work. It didn't. Wait, I see it. Oh, but I only edited at one level of detail. Okay. So now it's showing all of the other levels of detail. Yeah, I would make from scratch. I would not. I would not. Okay, well, this is a mess. So I need to eat something. It's 11:16 my time. I would say as far as this being like, okay, super easy, simple to use, no. I definitely think that what I'm going to need to do is really sit down and read through the rest of the uh, tutorial on how to use this, and then I'm going to use the UI fix that I was tagged in, and thank you for tagging me in it. Blender, I'm not really worried about. I feel like if I sit for 2 weeks and just get back to creating things, I should be okay. Let me see here. I want to actually explore furniture first and then do clothing, because I have a lot of furniture items that I just never did anything with. So did I delete all of my old Blender projects? I hope I did not. I hope they're backed up on my external hard drive. Okay, because why would I do that? Why would I actually? Anyway, so I was gonna see if I can import like pre-made furniture item into NZOI, but it appears that all of my things are missing. So yeah, with this, I'm going to play with this a bit more, but I tried it out. So as you can see in real time, if you are super proficient and you are a professional in terms of, scripting, coding, 3D modeling, texturing, like if this is what you do for your bread and butter, I feel like, maybe just sit down for a little bit, go through everything. This will be good for you. If you're a hobbyist like me, And if you don't even know how to pull up the Windows command line, this might be a bit of a learning curve. So I think what I'm going to do is, as I become more proficient with the InZOI Modkit, I'm going to write everything down, and on my main channel, I'll definitely do a video so that people can adjust to it. Because I'm not going to lie, we sat here for 2 hours and the best we did was edit a dress. So this was a bit of a struggle, but I am now determined to figure this out. And yeah, if anybody else is figuring it out, I have a Discord. We can talk in the InZOI Discord. Let me know. We can learn together. But I will say in closing that this is a bit more complicated than I thought it was going to be. And I don't know, like I like it. I like that it's so intricate and I like that there's so many details to it. But at the same time, the whole way that it's presented to, oh, anybody can learn even if you're a beginner. I'm not going to hold you. This is not, if you've never touched Blender before, if you've never even created a mod for another game, there's no such thing as beginner friendly with this. Don't fall for that propaganda. You're tired just watching me? Yeah. So I will wholeheartedly disagree with this being beginner friendly, because Blender is not beginner friendly. It takes people, you know, a couple weeks to become a beginner in Blender. So yeah, if you want to get started in Blender, I have a tutorial on my main channel, getting started with Blender for Second Life or whatever. We made a cup. With me, I usually specialize in furniture and decor, but I'm determined to do clothing. I'm actually working on taking a refresher. That's what I'll be doing for the rest of the day. I'm taking a refresher course so that I can get better with rigging. So I think that's going to help me with InZOI, because I mean, the weights look pretty simple, but I'm not good at rigging. Harper, I want to try MD. If you have any suggestions for getting started with Marvelous Designer, let me know. I want to learn 𝒯𝓃3𝓒𝑒. I watched some tutorials. I took some notes on it. So yeah, if you have any suggestions on how I can dive into that, because with Blender, when I make clothes from like scratch. So I box model them, or I use ReTopoFlow to make clothes. And lately I've been making clothes, like if I make a little fuzzy teddy bear and I put clothes on it, that's not the same as this. But I always heard that MD with 𝒯𝓃3𝓒𝑒 is superb for clothing making. So I might give that a try. But the Blender kit is janky. It's a little bit broken. It takes up the entire screen. I will say that it could be an incompatibility with the Blender version. So I will circle back to check the notes to see if you do need a specific version of Blender to utilize the Blender kit. But other than that, I think for the next couple of weeks in the background, I will be first working on furniture to make sure that I can understand how we can import our items from Blender to the InZOI kit to get it into the game. So I'll work on that quietly this weekend, this coming week, and then let's say next Friday, maybe we can make Fridays our like journey into InZOI custom content creation. So next Friday we can see how far I've come and to see if I can successfully get a furniture item from Blender to the InZOI mod kit and then into InZOI. So that's the goal for the week. If you guys have any goals with this, let me know. But yeah, so beginners, I'm so sorry, baby, that this is not for you. But I feel like a lot of us in the community were determined to figure it out. So don't be shocked if you see me in the mod chat. So other than that, I want to say thank you guys so much for your time today. I thoroughly enjoyed you. I wish that we could have made a whole outfit right now, but I really need to learn the interface for the system, because I look at this and I I look at this and like, what the fuck are you talking about? So that's it for today. But we will be back for, I guess, more CC Custom Content Fridays for the next couple of weeks. So I'll see y'all later. You're just gonna go, okay, yeah, definitely. Let me know, but I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Are my angels, you are my angels. Yeah. You are my angels, you are my angels. I've laughed, I've cried, I've glowed, I've grown. Because of y'all I didn't do it alone. And every time the stream fades away, I hope you know I'm here to stay. Y'all are my angels floating through the sky, lifting me higher than I've ever been. No bad energy, just a cozy, comfy vibe. You hold my heart and keep it alive. Y'all are my angels watching over me. You let me have fun, be who I need to be. And I don't take that love for granted. The seeds of our community stay firmly planted.